Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 57. We are the Cooker Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Tyler.
I am Dave.
Oh my God!
Yes.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Nick.
And I am leaving.
And we're joined by our friend Tyler this week.
Hi, how are you?
No, I'm Tyler already.
Oh,
anyways,
yeah, dude, I'm Dave.
We had the whole shuffle here. Ben, Nick,
everyone's here.
Tyler, Joe, me. Look at that.
It's a great time. Guys, how you doing this week?
I started getting my taste back a little bit. I'm gonna try that thing that's going around on TikTok with the orange and you burn it. You guys seen that?
I have not seen that.
There's this thing I've seen a couple times on TikTok to get your taste back after you've had COVID, where you take an orange, you do not peel it, you put it over an open flame on your stove, and you burn the outside of the orange. You then peel the orange, mash it up with some brown sugar in a cup, and then eat it, and I guess you get your taste back. So I'm gonna try that. I don't know.
Sounds very
TikTok is a lie, just so you know.
Sounds pretty fake, but I mean, I got nothing to lose, so.
I mean, yeah, that's true. My friend who I work with who had COVID, he says he's got that shitty thing where things taste bad. So like certain pop tastes bad to him. So like Coke and I think he said Sprite tastes like rotting flesh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, no.
How does he know what rotting flesh tastes like?
I was told that apparently after, like, if you lose your taste, Coke would taste bad. I've had Coke, obviously. Last week I chugged a bunch.
You've heard it here. Dave's done cocaine.
I have done Coke.
I haven't had any Coke since. Does it happen like after you start getting your taste back, or while you don't have taste?
I don't know.
Because I haven't had Coke since I started getting my taste back, so I'm gonna try that now. Because I'm gonna be
Did you
really
just
upset.
open a Coke? You opened a red can, so I thought it was Coke.
Opened a Budweiser.
Oh, Budweiser.
Yeah.
Not Coke.
Not Coke.
Not Coke.
Very not Coke.
I got something to tell you guys. I'm sure I don't remember where I was going with that. I had two things and now I've forgotten one. But I was leaving Target today. I just finished all my Christmas shopping today.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touched the thing.
And so I was leaving Target earlier, and I was pulling out of Target towards the main road, and I'm looking, like something caught my eye on the side of the road. There's a fucking big ass hole in the ground. Some dude's leg sticking straight out of the ground. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? This guy was just like digging in the dirt. I'm guessing he was working on something. He was like some sort of maintenance
construction worker
person or something. It was just like a big hole in the ground, and it was just one guy by himself upside down in the hole.
I feel like if it was a sanctioned job, I feel like there'd be more than one person there. It might be
like a truck nearby or something.
Yeah, I mean, so I feel like that guy was just nuts.
He may have been. There are a lot of homeless people that hang out near that Target.
And you are also in Florida.
I am in Florida. I was just like his legs were like almost in the road, so I almost took this man's legs off of his body.
You should have.
And I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And I was very confused. And I kind of wish I had stopped him and like, are you good? Like, are you struggling to get out of the hole? And that's why you're like wiggling a lot? Or like, are you like trying to get something out of the hole? Or
you trying to grab somebody else?
I was very confused. Yeah, maybe he was the guy rescuing the other guy that I couldn't see.
Maybe his wife, weird. 2 kids, and the family dog were down there.
True, yeah. In the van that I couldn't see either.
You should have just walked up and started pouring the dirt back in the hole,
We should have picked up his legs and just.
Or as you go to save him, and he's like, "Yeah, help!" You just put your foot on his forehead and just kick him back in the hole.
I imagine the hole was relatively deep because the fact that he was lying on his stomach half in the hole, as opposed to like if the hole wasn't that deep, he could have just been standing in it. I'm like, I don't know what I saw. All I saw was a man's legs. Could have been a woman, but I'm pretty sure they were man legs.
Yeah, don't assume, but
Yeah. I'm gonna assume they were man legs, sticking out of the ground and wiggling around a little bit, and I was like, "The fuck."
Interesting. Yeah, those strange. Florida people.
It was very, very odd.
I'm just gonna say Florida people because I'll just say they're all weird.
I got my Christmas shopping done a couple weeks ago, which is very strange for me because I usually wait until the day before to do any Christmas shopping. So, but yeah, I'm done. I've been done for a couple weeks.
I ordered my mom. Well, I picked up my sister's gift, And she goes, so I put it under my jacket so I could walk upstairs. It's for Tina, and she goes, "Oh, you get a Christmas gift?" And I go, "Yeah." She's like, "I want to see." I go, "No." She's like, "Why can't I see it?" I go, "What do you think?"
You
And
fucking moron.
she was like, "Oh, and she told me what she wanted, which is from me what she wanted, which is not what I got her. So she was like, "I told you to get me this." So whatever she told me was not something I had to hide, really. So I was like, "Listen, don't worry, I'm giving you the other thing too, you fucking greedy fuck." But I got hers. Didn't get my dad anything yet. I ordered my mom's, which when I ordered it, I think I typed in my email wrong, so I have no way of tracking this thing.
Oh, good.
So hopefully it's not like
Where'd you
get
order
it from?
I can't tell you that because then she'll know if she ever listens to this podcast.
She's not gonna. So just tell us where you got it from.
No,
Who's this for?
my mother.
She's not listening.
She's not, but
I mean, she does get notifications when we upload a video or an audio thing. So like, she could just decide, hey, I'll listen this week.
But she won't.
Probably not.
but who cares?
But
We can
Dave,
talk
play
about
it
it next
smart.
week.
Tell us next week.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week.
Yeah.
But on the topic of Christmas, interrupting Joe and his thoughts.
Thank you.
I got an early Christmas gift
From somebody or for somebody?
from
What'd you get?
me parents. I've got me new monitor.
Hey.
Monitor.
Oh damn, Dave! I guess I have to return your Christmas gift.
Yeah, right.
I looked at getting you one.
So there's no way you'd spend $200.
Sure, I would.
Right.
I've gotten a couple early Christmas gifts because that's what Katie and I do, and I got one for my mom as well. But there's a few that that Katie and I have not shared yet.
Oh, what is it?
Well, I guess I could tell you guys. It's a really nice thing. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want her to listen to this either.
Oh.
But no, Katie actually does listen sometimes.
Yeah. I can't tell you what I got Shannon because she definitely listens.
Oh, actually, well, I'm deciding if I should give my dad. My dad does not listen, so I don't. I could tell him. I could tell you guys that. I think I'm gonna give him these. Either the two movies that I got, which were, Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh,
You can see them right there.
nope.
Can't see them. I can see that they're there, but I can't see them.
No, I'm saying you can't see the name, but you can see that they're. And
couldn't have told you what those were there.
oh, okay. I'll probably give him Ford versus Ferrari, but I wanted to watch The Office Christmas Party. It looks like a very funny movie. It was like, I guess, the funniest of the year when it came out.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was pretty funny.
I don't.
Jennifer Aniston, Jason Bates, I think his name is
Jason Bateman.
Bateman.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like it's a comedy nowadays where it's not super funny, but it's still pretty funny. Like for a newer comedy, it was pretty funny because I don't like comedies nowadays really.
You know,
I don't
it's
think
funny.
they're funny anymore. What?
Okay, bud. Due Date on Netflix.
That's a good movie.
That's a very funny movie.
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just watched it yesterday. Oh baby, you should watch it, Joe.
Joe, you haven't seen it, Joe?
Nope.
Oh, it's that's a good movie.
Zach Galifianakis. Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Jamie Foxx for like 3 seconds. Jordan Peele for like, oh no, who's the other dude?
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, that dude, the tall one. He was in there for like a second. But yeah, watch it.
I'll have to
pretty good.
watch it. I've been watching strictly right now Christmas movies because
I hate people like you.
well, I don't. It's not my choice. It's because I just only watch movies with Shannon, and now it's the holidays, so Christmas movies. But I've been trying to get her to watch. I want to watch all of the Marvel movies before WandaVision comes out in January. And I'm like, Shannon, we got to watch all these. And she goes, we can't. We have to watch Christmas movies. And I go,
What comes out in January?
Yeah, but
WandaVision.
you don't have
What's
to
that?
watch
Series
all
on
the movies
Disney Plus.
Oh,
with Wanda and Vision. You don't have to watch the movies to watch that.
Well, she's never seen all the movies.
I know, but you're just saying we got to.
Well, in my opinion, we do have to.
Okay. Interesting.
I can't stand the idea of like, oh, it's Christmas time. We have to watch Christmas movies. But I also hate the idea of, oh, let's watch all of the Marvel movies. So it's kind of like I don't like either of those things.
Well,
So
you just
I can't
are
relate.
an anomaly. So
The
Tyler-
Marvel movies are okay.
you're fine.
Tyler,
I think they're
you
very
were-
overrated. I really do. Sorry.
All right. You have an
Sure.
opinion?
I mean,
And it's wrong.
I think DC movies are
Trash.
mediocre at the worst.
no, they are. They're not well-made movies. I just like the
Except
world
for-
of DC more.
Speaking of, okay, now my brain. Okay, my
Brian,
brain's going all.
You
over
want
the
to take a
place.
breath real quick and just get back to
No,
us in a
because
couple seconds?
everything like you say something, I think about something else, and while Joe was talking, I was thinking about something else. Let me just get all these thoughts out before you guys interrupt me, okay?
Okay.
First thought that came to my head.
So, politics.
So Joe's talking about Marvel movies. Tyler, you were on leave. Not leave. You were in like basic training or something like that.
Mhm.
When Katie was like, Dave, do you have all the movies? All the Marvel movies? I was like, yeah. So she wanted to watch all the Marvel movies. And you told me, you were like, good luck, Dave, watching a movie with Katie.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Hulk first, I believe.
Yeah.
Fucking every 5 minutes,
Oh,
she
no.
has to say something.
So bad.
And we watched the whole movie, and that was, I don't know, a year ago. And I was like, I'm
It's
never
hard
watching a
enough
movie
for
with her
me
again.
to
Did
sit
she, like,
through a whole
ask
movie.
questions or
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's hard enough for me to sit through a whole movie without taking a break. But having Katie next to me asking questions about things that I don't know either because we're both watching the movie at the same exact time, it makes it very difficult for us to finish a movie ever. I mean,
Oh
we
my
we
Lord.
got through A Quiet Place. We were in theaters. In theaters, she's a little better about it, but every once in a while, she'll still be like, "Yo, who's that?" I'm like, "I don't know yet. We just started watching this movie."
Me and her went to go see Annabelle Comes Home or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen bits and pieces of another Annabelle movie, I think. But it's the first time this movie's come out. It was a new movie, like a week old or something like that. We go to see it. She's asked me, wait, isn't that her mom? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm watching the movie.
Oh, you know what my response every time Shannon asks me a question during the movie? She doesn't do it as much as Katie, I imagine, does, but she'll like ask a question. I go, Shannon, they're gonna tell you later in the movie. Give it 5 minutes. You'll probably find out exactly the question that you asked.
I say that to her too.
Hold on, let me write this down so I don't forget it.
I feel like we've done this on the podcast before, but have we gone over like best movies per genre?
I don't.
In
Not
our opinion,
Per genre, I don't think
but
so.
like we've gone over some of like our favorite movies.
okay.
Okay.
I gotta start making a list. Hold on.
I do got to say though, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
No. Go. I wrote mine down.
I was just gonna say, jump back to the movies really quick because I've only been watching Christmas movies recently. I fucking love the Santa Claus movies.
They're good movies.
So good. We watched the first one a couple weeks ago and the second one last week, and I forgot how. I didn't forget. I just like it's nice watching those movies again because I don't think I watched them last year at all. And they're just so fucking funny. I love them. Tim Allen is an amazing actor.
I think I watched the first one. I haven't seen any of the other ones. That's another one where I'm just like, eh.
It's a lot of like now that I'm an adult, and I mean I've been an adult for like easily 3 years now, but I can like catch a lot more of the adult jokes in those.
I've been an adult for about 5 years, technically.
Whatever, Dave.
Some might say you're still not an adult, depending on.
Technically, your brain doesn't stop developing until 25. So I got another 6 months.
I think my brain's going to be trying to develop while I'm in the grave.
Yeah.
But
so I definitely think you got a lot of making up to do if you're going to make it in 6 months for your brain to keep developing.
There's a lot more adult jokes that Tim Allen makes, or that are made in general in those movies that I didn't catch as a child, of course. It's very funny.
Oh my god, so many things are coming up into my head when you guys are talking. Speaking since we're on the movies, I'll say the one thing that I had for later. Um, so Tyler and Bad Friends, the most recent episode, did you watch it?
I did.
So they were talking about Sixth Sense and Signs,
Yes.
the two movies made by I don't know remember the director.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Thank you. I haven't seen either of them,
Yes.
but
Nice.
I know what happens in Sixth Sense because obviously it's an older movie,
Mm-hmm.
and people just like talk about it like, oh, I see dead people, you know.
Yeah.
But now I know, and now I also know what happens kind of in Signs because I
Mhm.
watched whatever. But should I still watch the movies even
Yeah.
though I know
Yeah.
what? Okay,
I
Yeah.
like to. So a lot of times, like for when I like to watch a lot of videos about movies. Like there's a couple YouTube channels I like to watch, and they like review movies and like do certain things. And I like to watch those sometimes before I watch the movie, just because I don't really care about like spoilers, you know. So it kind of gives me like a good like understanding of what the
That does
movie's
not
gonna be
surprise
like.
me about you at all.
Yeah. Or
I
yeah.
don't. It depends. Like these two movies, like Signs. Like I'm not. I don't really care that I know what kind
For
of
movies
happens.
like that, I don't care a shit about spoilers. But like, for example, like jumping back to Marvel movies, like if I found out what happened in the movie before I went and watched it, I would be very upset.
Now it's funny because when I was in basic training, I think what was the most recent one?
Endgame.
Endgame. I think Endgame came out while I was in basic training, and every Sunday we had a chance to go to services like church. And I went to the humanist service, which it's a fake religion.
Whoa.
And like basically it was like be a good human, and then the rest of the service we talk about like updates in sports, updates in movies, entertainment, games that come out. Basically it was an outlet to the outside world that we didn't get while we were in basic training.
Hmm.
And it was the weekend that Endgame came out. People like the people that were like graduating that week had like gone and watched Endgame, because like you get your base liberty or whatever, you go to the movie theater on base and you're allowed to watch it. And like the person running the service was like a super cool dude, and he would and like throughout the service he would be like, so and this is what happens in Endgame, and everyone would like freak out because like he like was acting like he was gonna spoil it. And I kept thinking, you guys are dumb. It's a movie. You're still gonna watch it. I don't get the appeal
Yeah,
of
but
like,
it's the big
don't
like
spoil this movie.
it's like you don't want to know. You don't want to know like the big plot twist or the big like cliffhanger at the end. You don't want to know like the climax of the movie. You want to find those out for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess very rarely do I care about like the like spoiling a movie. I just watch the movie. It's still a good movie.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not
because
gonna,
I've watched it 3 times now, and it's still a good
Nah.
movie.
you know. But I just thought that was a little funny story. So I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 7 different genres of movies. I have horror, comedy, action, thriller, holiday, classic, and romantic.
Horror,
Let's.
comedy, action, comedy. I said
This is
comedy.
going to take the entire episode.
No, I feel like we can get through this pretty quickly. Horror, comedy, action, thriller, holiday, classic, romantic. I want to know your guys' favorites in all those categories.
What was the first category?
Horror.
I'm not a big horror guy.
Probably. What's that one that I can't think of with the dream world?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, that actually would
Oculus?
make more sense than the one I'm thinking of. He like it's like the dad like the son gets like possessed in his sleep or some shit. And
Oh,
like
Insidious.
yes, thank you.
Oh,
Insidious. I kept
Insidious.
wanting to say Inception. I'm like, it's not Inception. I think Insidious. It's the movie that has scared me the most to this day. All those movies, all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think those ultimately are my favorite.
Okay. I think I've seen that's the one with the mirror. Is that Oculus?
Oculus
is
Oculus is a good movie.
fantastic movie.
I think
All
that
scared the shit out of me.
I mean any scary movie kind of just scares me.
My reasoning for Insidious is because a lot more movies are doing this now, but they kind of break that rule of nothing happens when it's daylight out.
Mhm.
So
Right.
they'll they'll throw a fucking ghost at you middle of the goddamn day in
Right.
Insidious, whereas any other movie like Nightmare on Elm Street, like you're like, all right, it's daytime, we're safe. Like you at least have 5 minutes before something scary happens again.
Right.
Um, so is thriller part of horror?
I consider them different categories because like there's certain movies like A Quiet Place I would consider more of a thriller than
Hmm.
a
Right, that
horror,
is a thriller. Yeah.
but like it's
But
technically a horror movie. You know what I mean?
well, it could just scare people because it's thrill.
Yeah, but there's like certain movies that are like thriller, like
Like Final
drama.
Destination, I think, are thriller movies.
Those are
Those
like
are
those and like Saw are like those are technically horror movies, but they're like they're like a subgenre of horror
Oh,
movies. It's
okay.
like those are just like
I'm just gonna say Oculus for mine, by the way, because I
Yeah,
can't really.
good. It's a good choice. Great movie.
this is a very hard category for me because I love a lot of horror movies and I
Yeah.
can't pinpoint one, but I do like Dave's choice of Oculus, but I feel like I might change that. All right,
Let's
moving on to
wait,
comment.
can we
Oh,
do
go ahead.
best and worst?
Sure.
What do you think the worst? I'm think my worst, which was I just thought was the new Michael Myers movie,
Like the newest one?
the newest one. It was like good, but like I just wasn't like I don't know. I think that was just a lot more jumpy than
I think the worst is any Friday the 13th movie.
See, the worst horror movie for me is anything that comes out before I'll say 1990.
Yeah. So like Friday the
Um
13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
well, I mean all of those have all of those have reboots and I'm a big fan of the newest Friday the 13th movie that came out in 2009.
Really?
Um cuz I mean it's none of them are good like movies. They're just,
I think I've seen
scary
any of
movies.
those movies.
Um but like yeah, like the first like 3 Nightmare on Elm Streets are pretty good and then they get terrible.
I
The
think
same
yeah,
thing with like the
I like the
Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I don't like Friday the 13th. I just think like I don't know. Jason's just not a good character in my opinion.
I think Jason's a really good character.
I liked
Watch the
Michael versus
newest one.
Jason.
Yeah.
Joe,
I
I
love
own
Halloween, but yeah.
I own the newest Friday the 13th on Amazon Prime. I'll send you my information. I want you to watch that movie. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
that one's good. Um
All
but
right, so
like I like the newest Halloween
it
because
I
was
like
it was a good movie.
like the Halloween movies they made like with quality video or like that are just high quality movies as opposed to like the original. I like them much better. But like the original Halloween, I watched it and it's not a bad movie. I just like I can't get past the shitty camera quality, the shitty acting.
well that was just the time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's just why I have such a hard time accepting it as a good movie. Which like I
Yeah.
know it is because it genuinely like that around when it came out scared everyone. Like it was the scariest
Mhm.
movie of its time. Um,
The new Halloween movie, it was good. Like it was done well and it was like a good storyline. I just thought it was gonna be scarier.
yeah,
Did you go in there having watched the first Halloween?
I've seen one other Halloween.
Because that one is a direct sequel to the first Halloween movie. Like it's not canon with any of the other ones.
Right. Yeah, I think you told me that.
Dave, I think if you watched more horror movies than you do, you'd like Halloween more because there are a lot of worse scary movies. So like the newest Halloween I think was
Yeah, I
pretty
really don't have much to base it off of. So
right.
yeah, my opinion really doesn't matter for the worst.
I
But
like horror movies, so like I know like not more, but like I know a lot about horror movies.
all right, next genre.
Comedy.
that's a tough one for me
That is a tough one.
because
I'm
there's so
gonna
many different types of comedy movies. There's just like I don't even know.
I mean, the most recent comedy that I've seen that made me laugh like hysterically was Due Date, honestly, that we literally talked about.
yeah,
I don't know if it's the best,
that is a really good one though.
but what is a good
I can't think of any comedies that I've seen recently.
Well, a comedy that always comes to mind for me is This Is 40.
Never seen it.
This is 40. I've never seen that
It's
either.
good shit, man. Paul Rudd and
Paul Rudd's good.
what's her fucking name? Keep talking while I look up what her name is, because it's gonna bother me now.
But I was gonna, you know what was funny too?
Leslie Mann.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
That's good.
That was just like a stupid funny.
Yeah, that's like one of those like really dumb comedies that like not a lot of people. Well, I wouldn't say not a lot of people like it. A lot of people do like them because like I think it made a pretty decent amount of money.
I haven't seen that.
It's an old, like 2010.
I like
8.
what's that movie with Sandra Bullock and what's his face?
So as soon as you said that, Blind Side came to my head, but I was like,
that's what came to my mind too. But I was like, we're in.
Not a comedy.
Sandra Bullock. Oh, Proposal?
Yes,
That's a hilarious movie.
that's a great movie.
Which one is that?
Ryan Reynolds
Yes, Ryan Reynolds. Thank you.
and Sandra Bullock, they're like getting married or he wants, I don't know.
She's his boss, but she's a bitch.
Mm.
And some shit goes down, and she like needs him to pretend to be her fiance or something. I don't remember exactly how it all goes down, but like a whole bunch of shit happens, and they go like on a vacation together into like a cabin with his family, and it's
Alaska.
Yes, it's very funny. It's a rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah, rom-coms are good. Holiday, ever seen that on Netflix? Good movie. Not as funny.
Is that the one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston?
The one I just said?
Yeah, Holiday.
No, that's Emma Roberts
No, I haven't. Seen
and
that.
some Australian guy.
You know what? For comedy, I'm gonna go with We're the Millers.
Oh,
that's a good movie.
I think that's my favorite, like one of my favorite comedies. I'm sure there's a better one that I'm not thinking of right now, but
I think those are all 3 good movies we just mentioned.
Grown Ups is a funny one too.
Grown Ups, yeah, Grown Ups is pretty good.
Grown Ups 2 sucks. I don't think it sucks. I just don't think it's nearly as good as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Grown Ups, the first one is a great movie.
Yeah, I do like Grown Ups a lot.
Adam Sandler.
Action. You're not allowed to name a Marvel movie.
That's the only one I can think of. It's Endgame undoubtedly. If I can't choose from like any of those, I will still choose a Marvel movie. I want to pick any of the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire.
Dude, there's so much better action.
And if I absolutely can't pick that, then I pick Transformers.
Dude,
I knew you were going to say that.
Terrible choices. Oh my god.
Fast and Furious is also a good franchise of action.
Yeah, but there's better action movies.
Mine is 13 Hours.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've seen that movie. I don't know if I actually have.
John Krasinski.
Benghazi. Okay, hold on. I want to think of...
Joe, I have that on DVD. When you come home, I'll let you borrow it.
I have it on DVD.
With Chris Hemsworth on Netflix.
Oh, Extraction.
Yes,
I haven't seen that.
It's a good movie. I think 13 Hours... I mean, it's a good movie. I don't know. I was going to say, I think 13 Hours beats it, but... I'm just going to do 13 Hours as well, because I can't think of anything. This is not a very good list for all of us, but... because I really can't think of movies unless it was every action movie was sitting in front of me right now. I'd be able to pick one maybe, but
ultimately I would go with Extraction. I wouldn't say it's the best. I'd say it's currently my favorite. But like, if I'm going with Marvel, it'd be Endgame. But I'd classify all the Marvel movies as their own category of just superhero.
Yeah, superhero would be a good category. Mine would obviously be The Dark Knight.
Yeah, which is a great movie.
So good.
Yeah,
I think The Dark Knight might be
that's the one with the
3 movies of all time for me. Yeah,
Dark Knight is okay.
Yeah. All right, Thriller.
Oh,
I don't know any for this.
Well, the only Thriller I know, I wanted to see Quiet Place, but I have yet to see it. Is Hush. It's the only Thriller movie I can think of right now.
What's
See,
that one?
I feel like that's the one where the girl's deaf and the guy's trying to break
Oh,
into her
I
house.
only saw the end of that movie.
That
Yeah,
is such a good movie.
it's a good
I'm trying
movie.
to think if I would like if I would I consider that a horror or a thriller.
I feel like it's more thriller because like there's not really like horror. It's like there's somebody. Well, because what it's somebody breaking in and trying to like rob her, right?
Trying to kill her.
I
Trying to
thought
kill her.
he was trying to burglarize and then ends up
No,
having to kill her
he's
because
trying to fuck her ass up.
damn. Okay, well I guess you could consider that a horror then. I don't know because like horror nowadays is more like ghosts and shit and psycho murderers that are like serial killers and shit like that.
I think.
What's that? The Ted Bundy thing with Zac Efron.
Oh, that's good.
That's a pretty good one. I can't.
Extremely sadist. No.
Yeah, it's like 5 hours long to say the name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good one.
and I know I just said that serial killers are horror, but like I would consider that more of a. I don't. Well, I guess
That is more of like a thriller, I think.
yeah.
Because I think like
Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Non-fiction.
I feel like
thriller.
horrors like have to be like intentionally trying to actually scare you, whereas thrillers just kind of get you excited and like
Yeah, thrillers just kind of keep you on the edge of your
worried.
seat.
Yeah, because there can be non-scary thriller movies.
Right. Mine for thriller is Silence of the Lambs,
It's a good movie.
which
Oh, shit.
Dave has not seen. Joe, have you've seen it?
I have.
I like, and also Knives Out, which is kind of more like a
That's Knives Out takes it.
comedy whodunit. Like, but compared to Silence of the Lambs, I think Silence of the Lambs is a better thriller movie.
Although I would consider Knives Out more of a mystery than a
Yeah.
thriller.
The one
Yeah, there's so many different genres that you could put shit under.
mm-hmm.
But I would not have put Knives Out under thriller.
Yeah, I put it there, and I was like, no, I think that's more of like a comedy mystery, which is it's still such a good movie.
Yeah.
Under
Dave, did you have one for thriller? And Joe, did you have one for thriller?
Hush.
Hush, and Joe, yours was
I'm just kind of all over. I don't really have a very good one.
all right. Holiday movie. Mine is The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah. My favorite
funny.
holiday
Yeah.
movie is White Christmas. I think the best holiday movie is The Grinch.
Which one is White Christmas?
It's an old movie.
Every time a bell rings, the
That-
name.
Oh, that's Wonderful Wonderful Life.
Purple Life.
Sorry, White Christmas with Bing Cosby.
Bing Crosby, Dave, not Bing Cosby. Crosby.
I thought it was Bill Cosby.
I'm getting
Yeah.
flashbacks to last week with Wade Brady.
Bing
Yeah,
Crosby.
Bing Crosby, and it's got what's his face's grandmother in it. Who's that? Ocean's 11. What's his name?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. His grandmother's in it.
Oh, I didn't know Babs was in that. Anyway, holiday. Mine's The Grinch. Joe, what'd you say for that?
I'm
You said
also
White Christmas.
my favorite is White Christmas. I think the best is The Grinch.
I'm gonna say. I mean, The Grinch is classic, but I want to be different. You know.
I quote The Grinch all the time, so I have to choose it.
I watch like that is one Christmas movie like around Christmas time I will watch a lot because I like that movie a lot. But have you guys seen Four
Animated.
Christmases?
What?
No.
You guys haven't seen Four Christmases with Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn?
No.
That's a good comedy Christmas movie for you to watch.
Well, you know what's a good movie? The Night Before with Seth Rogen. That's a comedy. It's just like
Oh,
it's
that is a good movie.
I haven't
that's a
seen it.
funny one.
That's a funny one.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen. I remember seeing For Christmas on. It was on Summer before, and I was like, oh, I should watch that. But
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
oh, The Office Christmas Party. If I would have watched that, I'd say that probably.
I also really like Polar Express.
Mm.
That's just more of like a nostalgic Christmas movie, I should say.
I didn't really like Polar Express when I saw it when I was a kid. I was like,
But I think
Okay.
the best Christmas movie is The Grinch and specifically Jim Carrey's because now there's
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch one, which is
get
awful.
fucked.
And then there's the original, which everybody loves for some reason. There are multiple people who think that the original Grinch animated for 30 fucking minutes is better than the hour and a half Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah,
And they're just wrong.
and those people we need to have a talk with, and
Yeah.
get them out of our society.
And Shannon, I'm calling you out specifically.
Oh my God, does she really?
She likes the original better than the Jim Carrey version.
You starting to
Then
rethink things
then
at
there's
all?
the little Grinch one, the cartoon one, right?
Yeah.
That the original is the horrible. It's
It's
literally
just
30 minutes long.
It's just a narration. How do you say that
Yeah.
word? Narration.
Narration.
Just like the
Narration.
book being read, and like as long as it takes you to read the book and watch a little bit of like the pictures,
Mhm.
that's how long it takes to get to the movie. So literally 30 minutes.
Go fuck yourself. I don't know how people could think that that's better than Jim Carrey. I don't get it.
Jim
I'll
Carrey.
say Grinch or the Santa Claus movies. What's next?
Classic movies.
I heard. So what's that?
Just like
Like
you
that.
know,
Like it's Titanic classic.
yeah, something like that.
So like The
Um,
Godfather or something like that would be a classic movie.
Mhm.
For a classic movie, dude, I hurt. Fuck. Mine's Good Will Hunting. Oh no, A Few Good Men.
Oh,
I started
great.
watching that movie, and that's when my blood started spurting on my arm in basic training. So I never got to finish it.
Yeah, we know. I'm gonna say Good Will Hunting.
I was gonna say Field of Dreams.
What's that one?
That's the one where the fucking guy says, "If you build it, they will come."
I thought that was Angels in the Outfield.
No.
Angels in the Outfield is when there's like
Now you're gonna make me look this up.
No, I think you're right. Now that I think about
Angels in the Outfield is with Dennis Quaid, right?
No, that's Field of Dreams.
Oh, Field of Dreams.
it. Uh-oh.
Oh, now I actually have to look it up.
Controversy.
Field of Dreams is 1989 film.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. No, it's Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner. They look the same.
They do. Wait, what's Angels in the Outfield? I bet you Angels in the Outfield doesn't even have Dennis Quaid in it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's who's in it. Matthew McConaughey. Which one have I seen?
Angel in the Outfield is the one with the kids, and yeah,
I have not seen that one. I've seen the Kevin Costner.
If you
one.
build it, they will come is from Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. Yes, great,
Okay.
Great movie.
All
I don't
right,
think I've
so
tried for one of those.
Joe, you said Field of Dreams.
That's the first one that came to mind. So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Dave?
Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
just say
Good Will Hunting. Mine's Goodfellas.
Never seen it.
Fucking love Goodfellas. That is in my top 5 of all
I
time.
don't think I've seen that one either.
That's the one that's who's the director of that?
I don't know who the director is.
But that's got what's his face and Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking what's his name? Who's the director? God damn it.
Spielberg.
Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Which the movie he made, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think that's also him. That's a good movie.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard that it wasn't as good as people thought it was, or thought it was going to be.
It's really good if you know what the fuck's happening. If you have no idea what the story is, it's not a good movie. It just makes like no sense unless you know what it's about.
Right. Yeah, I just like the ending. I mean, it was a good movie, but like I enjoyed the ending more.
And my other pick for
The director
classic.
of that is Quentin Tarantino.
I was gonna say I don't think that was Scorsese.
Yeah.
But the other movie that I put for classic, which I almost put for thriller, was Seven.
Ooh, I want to see that movie.
I've seen
Oh,
that.
that's good. Is that still on Netflix?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
Because I think
Yeah.
I saw it on Netflix, Dave. So it might be on there, but that's a good movie.
So what? Wait, what was that genre?
Classic.
Classic. Next one.
Oh wait. Oh, I was thinking of Seven, the one with Will Smith. Isn't there one with Will Smith? No.
No. If you're looking up Seven, try putting the
7 pounds.
yeah.
Is it-
If you're looking up the movie Seven, make sure you put a 7 in for the second or for the V, because that's how they spell it.
I mean,
So
I
that
think
would
they
be-
got the fucking point.
But I just that's how they. I don't know if it.
Yeah.
Anyways, next category.
Romantic.
By the way, that's a crime versus / mystery for 7.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. Romantic. The Notebook.
That's
The
pretty
Notebook.
much the only one I can think of.
It's a
I watched
good.
it first time 2 weeks ago.
It's
So
a good movie. I guess you could also put Titanic in that list.
yeah, it's romantic.
I saw the Titanic once when I was like 8.
I saw it once 2 weeks ago.
I've seen it probably a dozen times.
I watched bits and pieces when I was younger, and I was like, this movie looks fucking stupid. It was so boring when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long movie.
Yeah, fucking 3 hours or something like that, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Too long.
Yeah, so The Notebook, we all agree? Sure.
Kind of like Endgame. Too long. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Notebook.
You could have shortened it a little bit.
Maybe they could have broken it up into 20 different movies so they can drain you of all your money.
They've already done.
They did that already. Yeah, so that wraps it up.
That's all you got?
That's the last one.
That was the last one. Unless you guys can think of any more genres you want to
I
throw
thought
in there.
the list was longer. It sounded longer when you read them all at once as opposed to one at a time.
No.
Speaking of going back to Batman, there's this guy who plays Among Us. His name is Corpse.
Love him.
Anyone ever seen
Yeah. Oh,
Huge fan.
his voice?
Yeah.
his voice,
Amazing.
God himself.
It's not
The
his
one-
real voice though. You know that, right? I don't think.
Yes, it is.
Pretty sure it is.
I don't think it is.
It definitely is.
It is, dude. He's a fucking screamo singer. That's why he's just fucking.
Are
That's
you
his real voice.
sure that's not a voice changer?
You would be able to tell if it was a voice changer. You could tell because sometimes it's just very deep, and sometimes it's just like it's not a voice changer.
When he laughs, it goes like you can just tell when he laughs. It's not that it is his real voice.
Interesting.
But besides that, anyways,
I thought that was a voice changer.
no. And
What
if you had
about-
a voice changer for this long, oh my god. When I was watching a YouTube video, the one guy who's playing with, it was like it's like Corpse meets like a bunch of new streamers and their reaction. Somebody was like, "Listen, I have one favor. Can you say where's Rachel from Batman?" He's like, "I'd rather die." And I thought that was hilarious. He was like, "Yeah, no, I'd rather die than say that because I've had that so many times said to me." But yeah, real voice.
That just blew my mind that that's his real voice. I did not think that was his real voice.
Can you imagine?
Goddamn.
I was watching one. It was like girls reacting to his voice, and they were like, "Oh my god, I feel like it's touching me."
Yeah, it really yeah.
Can you imagine like that being your voice though? I wouldn't like that.
Do you think he came out of the womb like
No,
talking
probably
like
not.
me, but now when he's older, he's like talking like this?
no. I think he started off normal just like us, and then he just veered off.
Started
the
off
path.
normal.
Uh,
I want to jump back really quick to way further back than you guys are right now. Last week when we talked about things that can be said during Christmas and during sex, Shannon.
Hope your
Shannon
mom's watching this episode.
Shannon came up with a couple, and I only wrote down one because some of the other ones.
a little raunchy.
No, they weren't raunchy. They just like didn't really make sense. Neither does this one, but I thought this one was funny. So I put down. This is what she said to me. Can I put my elf on your shelf? Doesn't really.
Anyway, so today's the 17th of December, and
Shut the fuck up. I don't know what the elf is, but I imagine shelf would be referring to one's ass.
I would imagine the elf is your dick, and the shelf is
Just
the shelf is the shoulder. Just plop the dick on the shoulder.
hey, how's it going?
That's what it is, I guess. I don't know.
And then I also wanted to. I think Tyler, you brought this up before. I cannot remember for the life of me if you brought this up during a podcast or just in general. But I know I've heard this before. I saw somebody the other day while I was driving down the street, and I wanted to ask you guys if this was weird of this person to do. It was a full-blown adult riding his bike on the sidewalk, thank God, but he was riding it hands on his sides, not on the handlebars. Do you think it's weird for an adult to ride their bike without using the handlebars?
I feel like we did. I think we did talk about this on the podcast.
Okay.
If you're doing it just for a second, okay. But if you're just look at how cool I am, I'm riding my bike without.
Yeah, no, he was just like hands on his side, just fucking.
That's always the move too.
It is. You're just like, I'm pedaling. Here we go.
That's kind of, if I see some, usually there's a guy who does that around my house or whatever, down the street, whatever, and he's always like
on their phone. They're fucking on their phone. Yeah, just.
Again, for like a second.
Yeah, if you're just like checking your phone or
if you're
checking your phone really quick, but he just like this guy that I saw was just hands at his sides, just fucking dangling there.
Because sometimes, like, if I see that, I'm like, I hope you just like hit a pothole and fucking.
Yeah,
Just
I just kind of
flat
want to go out and just kick their wheel a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, if you're gonna ride your bike with no hands, get a unicycle. Okay.
Right.
Go fuck
Fucking-
yourself.
Fucking go like this on your unicycle. Yeah.
Take your handlebars off at that point. Let's see how well you ride that bike.
Yeah. So I saw that. I was like, I think this is weird. I'm gonna pull my phone out and write it down while I'm driving.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. But on the bright side, he was riding on the sidewalk. So
It's a
if
good
I
thing.
saw somebody on the street riding without handlebars, I am gonna hit them.
Good.
Just skirt. Just knock them off.
Nobody would care. They'd be like, "Oh, why'd you hit that guy? Oh, he was riding his bike with no handlebars. Oh, go
Okay.
home. You're good."
Here you go.
Then the guy who you told would run over his bike again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that that bike was totaled, as they
Mhm.
should.
Last week, by the way, on Sunday, or no, not last week, on Sunday, this past week, Tyler called me as soon as I sat down to watch the football game. And I got up and I go in the kitchen as I usually do if I'm near family members with Tyler.
Yep.
And so I'm like, all ready, whatever. I crack open my colon, sit down, get the phone call, walk into the kitchen. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? That's what he said. Oh no, he's never mind. And I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Was
What's
this
up?
me? Was this a different Tyler you were talking to?
He's like, what's up?
And are you saying his name wrong?
And he goes, me and I'm playing Among Us with Kate's family if you want to play. And I was like, I'm watching the game. But before I could finish, I'm watching the game. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're watching the game. I get it. Bye.
Here's why I did that, because I had called like 3 different people
figured.
before you,
I
and they were all like, "Oh, I'm watching the game."
I figured you'd like, yeah, you called other people and you and
Oh,
that's
me that night?
Yeah,
Did I
why
say
you were watching the game.
yeah, you did.
I was also hanging out with Shannon, so I couldn't either way.
I found it hilarious because I just as soon as you hung up, I just started laughing. I was like, I bet you he called 3 more people. Poor. Yep. You know what I mean.
Take a breath, Dave. Just take a breath.
I bet he called 4 other people.
No, that's like your 3rd or 4th mix up this week, Dave.
I haven't opened a drink yet today. Oh my god! Hold on.
Wait, Dave, aren't we chugging at the end? What the fuck are you doing?
I just realized.
What the fuck is going on?
I just realized that I didn't do any of that. So I have to
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I hope you fucking cut your thumb open.
I'm not gonna cut my thumb open.
You didn't
Fuck
tap the can, bro. You didn't
Fuck
tap the fucking
absolute
can, you idiot.
How'd that taste?
It's in my eye.
I bet.
Did you guys,
Absolute idiot.
did you guys see that happen?
Yeah.
Yes. What? No, Dave. We're just staring at nothing right now.
I can't see right now.
Why don't you set the beer down?
Did you see it happen, Dave? Is that why you're asking us?
Oh my god.
Dave walking
this
away again.
fucking guy,
I
bro.
swear to God.
There's Dave's ears, everybody.
Literally over everything. All over my new monitor, all over my keyboard.
No, it didn't look like it sprayed that much, but damn.
Yeah. You should have tapped the can.
Dude, I was just so like I just
I
grabbed
don't
it.
know what you were planning on doing there. I'm very confused as to
Plan
what.
on shotgun and a
I understand
spiked iced tea, which is a
I
super
understand
baller
that, but
move.
like, Dave was just like, "Oh, hold on a second, guys. I haven't had anything to drink," and he's just like,
Yeah, because I had to catch up.
"You like at least narrate what you're doing for the people listening."
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm not good at. Dude, oh my god, it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Well, finish what you started, bud.
Yeah, you better drink it now.
Either way.
You know what I hope happens now, Tyler?
What?
I hope he fucking cracks the can, spills all out.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my god.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Let's see how long it takes.
Oh, it's fucking all under my seat.
Just drink it and worry about it later.
Oh, that was good. Why are his eyes going out?
Dave, this was your face.
Sucking right from the teeth. Oh, I just thought of a fucking weird ass story from work.
Okay.
So we recently got goats on our safari, or on our reserve, I should say.
Didn't
So,
know
like,
you
the
did
very-
not have them.
Yeah. So the very end of the safari now is just goats, which like doesn't make sense because we just saw rhinos. So like now we're gonna see fucking goats that everybody can fucking own, but whatever. So there's goats, and we were talking about the goats while a bunch of us were like standing outside our break room waiting for our trucks to come up. This one bitch, I can't fucking stand her. She goes, "Well, you know the good thing about goats is you don't have to pasteurize their milk." I go,
What?
"Oh, all she said was she didn't say that's a good thing. She was like, "Oh, well, goat's milk doesn't have to be pasteurized." I go, "Oh, so is that a good thing or a bad thing?" Like, she's like, "Well, like cows, you have to pasteurize their milk, so it takes like it has to be processed essentially." I go, "Okay, so it's a good thing you don't have to pasteurize goat milk?" She's like, "Yeah, well, that's a great thing." She's like, you can drink it right from the teat." I go, "What?" She literally in front of like, I mean, like no guests could hear, but like there were guests driving by on the truck, and she just goes, "Oh yeah, you can drink that right from the teat." And I go, "Please don't talk about goat teats while I'm at work. Just go."
You guys should stop with the goats after the tour and be like, "You thirsty?" and just get out and just start just start sucking on teats.
But then I told this story we went to on Tuesday. We get tacos after a few of us get tacos after work. So I was telling my friends
On Taco
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah. So I was telling my friends that she said this. So I was like, "Oh yeah, let me just fucking get down on my hand." Now these are dwarf goats, so they only stand 2 feet tall at their tallest point. So like you'd have to just basically get down on the fucking. That's what I did. Fucking in front of in the public in my work costume,
Yeah.
talking about goat teats, and I was just like, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking suckle with my head against the dirt of a teat."
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? How
Yeah,
does she know that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
don't know.
that's not like a weird thing to know. She maybe she came from a family of farmers, but for her to just be like, "Yeah, just go suck on the teat."
Yeah, she's like, it doesn't have to be passion. Like, but nobody was asking about goat milk at the time. I was like, goat. I'm like, it's so fucking stupid to have goats on our safari. She's like, "Oh, but you know what? Their milk doesn't have to be pasteurized." I go, "Okay," and she goes, "Yeah, you can drink it right from the teat." I go,
Okay, bye.
"What?"
You guys should start using your goats to make like your milkshakes and stuff. You don't got to pay all that pasteurizing money. Yeah.
Is goat milk like better for you
I don't think it's better.
at all?
I think because it doesn't have to be pasteurized, it's better.
I feel like if
listen-
it was better for us, we'd use goats for milk instead of cows.
Yeah, I guess so. I think the cows produce more milk. That's why.
Hmm.
Whereas goats are significantly smaller.
Really?
But they get that fresh teat milk, that's for sure.
Best teat.
So what happens if you drink cow milk without pasteurizing it?
Straight teat milk from the cow? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably,
Nothing.
it probably just makes you sick. Or like, I wouldn't say sick, but it just probably upsets your stomach a little
It
bit.
probably causes like lactose
Probably causes lactose.
intolerance.
Dave, are you aware that lactose is something that's in the milk, right?
Wait, is it lactose intolerant or lactose intolerant?
Lactose intolerant.
Intolerant. You are intolerant to lactose.
Okay.
I'm writing that down. That is the title.
I thought
And tolerant.
I thought it was intolerant, but then I was like, wait, lactose intolerant.
You could also lactose intolerance.
True.
So raw milk can carry dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella, E. coli,
Raw milk.
Listeria, and Campylobacter.
Huh?
Can't buy what?
Basically,
Can't Bobby Low?
basically it's dangerous to drink raw milk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lactose and Tolerant. Done.
Lactose. Listen, but just to let the record show that I thought it was intolerant, but in that moment, I was like, wait, am I saying it wrong?
Okay.
Just let the record show, okay?
Let's let the record show.
shows it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Record shows it that you thought it was the right thing, but that
Dottie.
you were not sure.
What are the minutes? You mean the minute?
The minute?
Dottie, you're incorrigible. For those of you who have not seen Gary Goldman, he's not on Netflix anymore, but pay for on Amazon Prime, pay for his special, and you won't regret it.
You won't.
You will not. Where Dave? Dave, stop fucking walking away.
There's a free Gary Goldman special on Amazon Prime.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it the one?
Not the one that we know.
Not the one that we know.
How do you clean a keyboard?
You gotta get a can of compressed air.
No, I mean with fucking alcohol on it. That's splattered everywhere. I have a can of fucking air.
So just use that, but don't. Oh,
Dave.
Okay. Yeah, there
Dude,
you go.
Are you fucking stupid? It's not dust, you dipshit.
Yeah, but it would do the same thing. Just gets it out of the keys.
Yeah, it's not fucking in the keys. It's all on the keys and sticky.
Oh, so just wipe them off.
It's legit, like fucking dried up on there somehow already.
Listen, Dave, go downstairs, get a fucking Clorox wipe, go over the keyboard. Boom.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Okay, my brain doesn't work sometimes. All I wanted was, hey Dave,
hey
you
man,
could use the Clorox wipe.
listen. I'm not the one that cracked open a spiked Arnold Palmer and got shit all over my monitor. Right? Don't yell at me.
I'm not talking about my monitor. I'm talking about a keyboard.
Whatever the fuck.
Just saying.
For the love of God.
Anyways.
So next week's Christmas. We're recording on Christmas. What did we decide?
The day before Christmas Eve.
Day before Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve we're recording.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, Christmas is a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I did that before. I thought Christmas
So
was
for those of you who are listening next week, we expect you to wake up Christmas morning and turn on our podcast while you're opening presents.
Yeah, right.
With your family. Just put it's family friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
dicks, ass, butt cheeks. Family friendly.
Ass, butt cheeks.
Suck it right from the teat.
Right from the teat. Teat is such a good word.
Just throw a teat in any sentence and makes it better.
Yeah. It's like tits are fine. Teats are just entertaining.
Tittles. Well, those are smalls.
Okay.
What? Fuck you guys. Anyways, I'm fucking done with this podcast. I'm Jesus Christ. Looking up the riddles.
Did he just say he is Jesus Christ? Did he just say fucking I'm Jesus Christ?
Jesus fuck.
Dave, just take a breath.
My God. Yeah, Dave, get the riddle.
Tyler, give me fucking screen sharing.
No, we don't need to, Dave.
Why?
It's the riddle. We just read it.
So what? Maybe you guys want to fucking see it. Maybe the audience wants to see it.
Listen, Dave, I don't want to fuck up the recording. Just fucking read the riddle.
Okay.
While Dave's looking that up, you'll notice.
Officially giving you my resignation. Okay.
Okay. While Dave's looking that up, you'll notice that we are on Zoom today instead of Skype because Skype is a worthless company and you should not use it. Use Zoom, our new sponsor. Zoom.us is a great. Just kidding, they're not a sponsor, but Zoom is so much better than Skype. Don't use Skype. Skype fucking.
Also, Skype is not a company, Tyler.
What?
Microsoft owns Skype.
Well, fuck Skype.
But Microsoft is a shit company.
Microsoft is a shit company.
All right. You live in a one-story house made entirely of redwood.
Redwood.
What color would the stairs be?
There's no
Boom,
stairs.
I got it.
Dave, that's
Tyler.
I know. I know.
Dave wanted an easy one so we could get some points this time.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Okay.
you gotta be a little hard.
Okay.
Just like Tyler, a little hard.
A bus driver was heading down a street in Colorado. He went right past the stop sign without stopping. He turned left where there was a no left turn sign, and he went the wrong way on a one-way street. Then he went on the left side of the road past a cop car. Still, he didn't break any traffic laws. Why not?
Can you say it again?
I know. Oh.
Yeah, read a little slower this time, Dave.
A bus driver was heading down a street in Colorado. He went right past a stop sign without stopping. He turned left where there was a no left turn sign, and he went the wrong way on a one-way street. Then he went on the left side of the road, past the cop car. Still, he didn't break any traffic laws. Why not? I got it.
Said he was a bus driver, right?
Yes.
In Colorado. I gotta be honest. I don't know this one at all. So I'm putting down something funny and hoping for a point. And I'm ready.
Tyler, you got something?
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, you can go first.
Because it's an ambulance.
Okay.
I've heard ambulances referred to as buses before.
Oh, I really hope that's not right, because I hope mine's right. Joey?
I put he was high.
I put he was not in a bus. He was walking.
I just looked it up.
Is that it?
What's the answer, Dave?
He was walking. That's
Yeah,
right.
you fucking bastard! Because all you said was there was a bus driver. Ah,
I'm so good.
fuck.
I had to read it over again.
That's
like
good.
3 times.
That was good, Dave.
That's fucking
You know,
good.
Dave has these on his screen. We don't have them on our screen. We just got to listen to Dave probably say them wrong. So I feel like we should start sharing screen.
Oh, really? I was going to share the screen, you dip fucks.
No, I'm saying for next time.
Oh, next time, but we couldn't have done it this time, right? When an answer that was...
Listen, Dave, you got 2 points. Shut the fuck up.
Listen, Tyler's one fucking complaining over here.
Well, I'm not. So shut the fuck up.
He said Tyler. Joe?
Listen, I'm not even going to be here next week because I gave you my resignation, okay?
Listen,
so get the fuck out of here.
Dave, we could replace your ass so fucking quick, dude. Don't even
Right.
tempt us, okay?
Right.
No,
Joe,
we're out of
Joe,
we are out of friends.
stop. Just make him sweat a little bit.
What am I doing? How am I going to sweat?
Because you're
Dave, you
so worried
always
about leaving the podcast.
Yeah, but why would I sweat for leaving the podcast?
Because this is your life, Dave.
This is my moneymaker
This is
right
your
here.
life.
One day, Dave. One day.
Never. So 2 points for me. Blah.
Yes. Good job.
I'm smart sometimes.
Yeah. So we're rocking. What week is this?
4. 3.
Fourth?
Could be 3.
No, it's the fourth.
I think I
Dave-
just pulled ahead by 1 point.
Dave's at 5. Tyler, you're at 2. I'm at 3.
Oh.
Anything else before I take it to the outro? Good.
Oh.
Dave?
Just
Okay, Dave, where can the people find you?
Hold on, real quick. Can you guys still hear me? Can you just try to FaceTime me?
Yes.
Yes. Twitch.tv/Great White Sharky is the Twitch account that I go live in sometimes. I was playing Rocket League the other day. It was pretty fun.
Yo,
Y'all like my clip?
I saw your clip of it opening Fortnite. That's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
That was-
I
that
have
was
no idea how that happened.
That was very funny.
Twitter is at @dshark101 and Instagram is @_DavidSharky_. My eat of the week. I honestly don't think I've had anything special. My dad made stew the other day. We'll say that stew. It had beef, potatoes, carrots, peas, celery, and bay leaves. Bay leaves, right?
Yes.
I don't know what those are called.
You don't eat those, do you?
No, I picked one up and I was like, get this the fuck out of my soup or out of my stew.
Yeah. You're not supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to eat them.
I don't think you are. Yeah. I don't know.
Tyler.
You can follow me on Instagram at TylerS917. You can follow my Magic Instagram at TylerSMagic52. My eat of the week. I got Cosmic Brownies.
Ooh.
Okay. And I have one more left. And I think I got a defective box because, as you can see, mine do not have a crease in them.
Oh, you can't break them.
So I don't know if this is how they're
Maybe they
doing it
stopped
now.
Are they actually Cosmic Brownies or are they an off-brand?
No, they're Cosmic Brownies.
Okay.
So I don't
Damn.
know if they're changing their ways or if I just got a defective box, but I'll get another box next time I go to the store, and I'll let you guys know next week.
Is there a complaint number on the back?
Yeah, you should call and get a free box. Say you have 2 kids and one of them is too much for them and you couldn't break it. They're twins. They couldn't break it next to each other on
evenly.
the table.
I don't see a number on here, but I will look up the Little Debbie corporate number.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna sue their asses all
We
the
will.
way to the bank.
Update next week on what the fuck Tyler. Happy holidays, Cosmic Brown or Little Debbie.
Oh.
As for myself, you can follow. Yeah, you can follow me on my photography Instagram. I thought I was going to do my eat of the week first, but I got fucked up. You can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. New pictures coming up probably tomorrow or this weekend. You can follow my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube is Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is probably the tacos I had on Taco Tuesday. They're very tasty. Chicken tacos. Love me some tacos. Open up that Cosmic Brownie time. It's fine. I'll wait for you to finish with the wrapper. No, it was a good bite. It's nice.
You know what I do with those? I take off the little candies.
Yeah, I don't like those candies.
Yep.
Take them off, throw them right in the trash.
They're fucking annoying.
I like
Yeah,
the
they are.
crunch.
Yeah,
I don't.
For the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is What did you just drop, Dave?
Nothing.
The CSGPOD. Tweet at us what you'd like us to talk about. If you've gotten early Christmas presents, tell us what they are, and we'll rank your Christmas presents best to worst, and tell you who loves you the most, or who doesn't love you the most. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Shuffle Podcast. Like the videos, comment on them, anything that you don't like about us.
And next week, we're giving away an Ultra Gear gaming monitor with our new sponsor from LG. I'm kidding.
Sure.
Unless LG, you want to...
Yeah,
Sponsor.
LG, reach out to us. What does
They're wrong.
LG stand for?
Life Gaming.
Is it actually?
I have no idea.
You could also watch.
Oh, it's Logitech, isn't it?
No.
Logitech is
Oh,
Logitech.
it's Logitech.
Dave.
I think...
LG also makes things that are not related to gaming, like fridges and microwaves. So I don't think it's Life Gaming either.
I know it's not Life Gaming. Anyways, go.
Anyways, you can also listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you find your podcast. All the Shuffle Podcast. I think that just about does it for us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week for our Christmas episode. Dave's going to be a rain. Dave, what are you going to be? And Dave's going to be an elf.
Are we still doing this?
Yes, we are.
I think it's Life's Good, or Life is Good, or something like that.
Sure, Dave.
We'll let you know on next week's episode.
Dave will be an elf. Tyler is going to be either a reindeer or Mrs. Claus because he lost that game. And I'm going to be Santa.
Lucky Gold Star, by the way.
Lucky Gold Star.
Yeah.
Let's
Is that
stick
like
with
the
Life
per-
Gaming.
Yeah.
I think Life's Good is good.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for joining us. I've got a little bit left, so I'm going to drink this. Anybody else?
No, I splat mine all over my
Okay.
shit, so I'm out.
Tasty.
That was good.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, you motherfuckers. Bye-bye.
Happy
Bye bye.